Hello, I'm Leigh from Natural Solutions Empower You, and today I'd like to share with you how natural solutions are empowering millions of people around the world, very simply and easily. Below, you'll see a link to where you could print out your own class notes and follow along. So please pause and print these out and have your own copy. So, natural solutions for healthy, empowered living. I'm going to introduce essential oils and products to your daily routine. So we can look at things from the modern approach with modern medicine, and typically they are there to manage our symptoms. They're made from isolated synthetic agents. They have side effects known and unknown. It's a huge industry, 6.5 trillion spent every year on global healthcare. But I have a question for you. Are we healthier? Versus a holistic approach where we address what the body's needs are. They are extracted from plants and they enhance overall health and well-being. They actually get to the root cause rather than just treating the symptoms. So one that's pictured here is wild orange. So wild orange is a citrus, and it's just it's oil of joy and abundance, very uplifting. I love to breathe it in, and I just feel full of joy. It's just magic, and that's how a lot of us use that each day. I've actually put that one in my cup of tea as well, with my green tea. So where do these ingredients come from? So they're sourced from nature, and they're very effective and they're safe. They're naturally derived aromatic compounds. So if you're a gardener, you've probably picked some peppermint along the way and crushed it, and that's the smell from the oils that are coming off there. On here, you will see a picture of the magnified leaf showing the globules of essential oil on the leaf. The oils contain hundreds of different compounds, providing complex, versatile abilities to combat threats without building up resistance. And they can actually penetrate the cell. The essential oils can penetrate the cell wall. So there's a whole lot of things that they can support our bodies with that modern medicine can't. We're very much pro-modern medicine, because if we have an accident, I'm going to rush up to the hospital, and if I've chopped my arm off or broken something, I'm going to go up to the doctors or the hospital and help that be repaired. What we're looking at here is, in those times you've not feeling well, and you go to the doctor and the doctor says, oh, yep, it's just one of those things, you need to go home and rest. Well, with using the oils, what we've been able to do is preventative medicine, to step in and to support our body before that seasonal threat takes over, or other things such as before and after sports. You're going to give a speaking engagement, or there's some life challenges happening and you need some emotional support. This is where we use the essential oils. They are, and the range, my preferred range, are very potent and pure, and 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So I know which one as much as I love drinking fluids, much easier to support myself with 1 drop of essential oil than 28 cups of peppermint tea. So let's have a little chat about why I use the preferred range that I do. Is a lot of the oils on the market are synthetic, so that means they're just total chemical man-made chemicals. There's nothing natural about them. And they are synthetic, and they're actually toxic for our body. A lot of them will say to just diffuse, don't put on your body, or to take internally in your drinks. Then, hello, through here, it goes over the olfactory system and into the main glands that are in our head where our emotions are, and then it's in our bloodstream anyway. So please look after yourselves. Please just, you're awesome. Just use the best. Then we also have food grade, so they taste well, great, but they may not help us therapeutically. And doTERRA sources the oils from where they grow wild. They are tested then, and then they're also tested again when they get to the head office in the US and when they're bottled. And so there's multiple testing. And that verifies that they're pure, they're free of fillers, and free of harmful contaminants. And there's also very stringent third-party testing to ensure authenticity and purity. So how do we use these oils? So I'm going to pick on the picture here is peppermint. We mentioned it. And so we can put one drop in our hands, and we were born with diffusers. We can inhale that, and that's a quick way to uplift our mood and to support our emotions. It's also the easy air, as it mentions. It's a great way of supporting our respiratory system. Another great way to use them is with in a diffuser. That way you can affect the whole family and create a welcoming environment. That's why I love to use that wild orange, to create a welcoming environment, but also to freshen the air and to help with any, to give respiratory support. So peppermint is very fresh and invigorating, and it enlivens the senses and it helps to cool us. It's also the oil of the buoyant heart. So whenever you need some lifting up, it's a great one. Topically, we can just rub it on our skin, add it to some moisturizer, add it to the fractionated coconut oil, and apply it to wherever we're hurting or before exercise, so that our muscles are limbered up and we can exercise more freely. The image here is of ice blue, and it's a great one to apply before and after exercise, to use as a deep tissue massage. It's very comforting, and you look at that and go cooling and warmth to the skin. And yes, there are different times I put on and it's very cooling. Other times I put on and it warms. It just depends what my muscles are needing. The next one is using it as a food additive, using oils as a food additive, adding them to our food, to our salads, to our sweet dishes, our main courses, add them after the heat's gone off, and adding them to our tea. And lemon is a great one to help. It's a very cleansing oil to help cleanse us. It's also great to use in around the house for cleaning. Add some to a spray bottle and to clean. It's also it's uplifting, and it's oil of focus, so it just supports us in our everyday life. The next page is showing you how we've replaced what's in our medicine cabinet, and we'll have a look at some of those. So if we go over the next page, what I'd like you to do is to fill out this. What I want to feel less of, and I want to feel more of. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes to complete that. Oh. So I'm only going to cover a few of these down here, and if I don't cover what's supporting you up here, then please feel free to read through and request samples to try them. So the first one we're going to look at is easy air, and it helps us feel clear and calm when breathing. It supports supports us in times of grief. But it's a great one to diffuse at night time to promote a clear and crisp atmosphere, so that opens up our airways so we can breathe freely. You can also apply it to your feet, your chest, your back to create a sense of calm, to help us have a restful sleep. Remember, always dilute your oils with a fractionated coconut oil, because remember, 1 drop of peppermint is like 28 cups of peppermint tea. So be gentle on your skin and dilute. Next one I'd like to cover is Digestin, and it has a calming aroma, and it's useful, very useful when we're traveling. But apply to your stomach after overindulging or eating large meals, or anytime there's discomfort there, and apply to 2 or 3 drops to your drinking water. I love to do that in a small glass just before each meal, just to help everything work better down there. And I particularly love it when I'm traveling, because eating different foods or sitting longer times, it just helps everything to work much better. The next one I'm going to cover, you're probably familiar with, is lavender. And lavender contains linalool, and that's a very soothing aroma. It calms bee stings and insect bites. Add a few drops to your pillow or your bedding or the soles of your feet, or even here before bed. Or I love to put it here on those days when I'm feeling a little bit stressed. It's also the oil of communication, so I usually put it on before speaking engagements. The next one down is lavender peace. And so if lavender's not enough for you to have a really deep sleep, then the lavender peace will support you. It's the restful blend, so it just helps bring about that state of calmness. And it's superb for babies and children. Massage on the bottom of the feet at bedtime, and that just helps them to unwind before sleep. Lots of mums will make a Play-Doh and add some lavender in it and let the children play with that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, just so that they're calmer and it's easier for that nighttime routine. Fractionated coconut oil, I've mentioned a couple of times. You can apply it topically to hydrate your skin without interfering with your perfume or any of the essential oils. And mix it with calming oils and massage on the back of your neck and shoulders for deeper relaxation. And dilute any of the stronger oils before applying topically to lessen any sensitivity. A couple of my favourites. It's a bit like choosing which of your children is a favourite. Aroma Touch is a magic massage blend. Apply it to your neck and shoulders to promote feelings of relaxation. I've been adding a few drops to my bath lately because it's very calming, emotionally and physically. It's very calming, and it's great to give somebody a hand massage. It's amazing. You've got so many points in your hands that relate to your different organs, but also we hold a lot of stress in our hands, and that's a great way of unwinding. And I mentioned about adding it to my bath water, but I've also got Epsom salts in the bath water, and so it's calming and relaxing from a whole bunch of angles. We mentioned lemon before. So now I'd like to move on to the bottom of the page and be healthy with your daily habits. So this is the chat about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. The Microplex, the MV, provides 22 essential vitamins and minerals for the maintenance of good health. It's a source of antioxidants that help fight and protect against and reduce cell damage caused by free radicals. It aids in digestion and supports a healthy immune system. The Alpha CRS has digestive enzymes in it, helps to support liver function and provides antioxidants to help protect cells against oxidative damage. The Omega, source of omega-3 fatty acids, and helps support cardiovascular and cognitive health, helps in the absorption of calcium and phosphorus for the development and maintenance of bones. It is doTERRA's #1 selling product, and it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not feeling a big improvement within the 30 days, send it back and you get your money's worth back. So we've had a look at what you want more of and what you want less of in life. So are you open to getting oils into your home? Are you open to having natural solutions at your fingertips? So let's turn to this page, and yes, you can go through, pay the several ways of getting the oils. You can buy them retail, which I recommend because you're paying 25% more than the rest of us. And by starting with the kit, that $35 fee, membership fee is waived, but also then the kits are reduced. So this kit here is the oil sharing kit. The wholesale membership, it's a bit like a Costco, because then you're going to get 25% off all year long, plus a whole bunch of other benefits. Your membership's $35, but as I mentioned, it's waived when you start with the kit, and then your membership renews annually for $25, but you receive a free 15 mil peppermint oil valued at $26.50. So the membership's $25 and you get us $26.50 bottle of oil. How awesome is that? So the oil sharing kit's $13.90, and it has multiples oils. In all of our paperwork, we get the dots that go on the top of the bottles, and you get a keychain with 8 vials in it. So it's great for carrying with you all the time to be able to share with people. And this is a great kit in that you're saving $108, but you're also getting 200 free product points that you can swap for free products over the next year. So that's probably $230 to $250 worth for free. And you're starting at our 20% reward system, which I'll explain soon. Other kits that are available, this one has the Home Essentials kit for $330, has the top 10 essential oils in it, plus a diffuser. With those top 10, that's what I take, and lots of us take when we go traveling, when we go to sporting events, camping, everyday life, because anything that the family, any emergencies that come up, these 10 oils are your go-to for physical and emotional first aid, for supporting the body so it can fight off seasonal threats, any of those tummy issues with digestions in there, they're all there, so that I just love that I feel empowered. My family's thrown me quite a few challenges over the years, and I just feel like Superwoman because I have these. The Family Essentials kit's $174, and it's probably the one just dipping your toe in the water. They're smaller bottles, so you'll see the 2 different size bottles here, and this kit is the 5 ml bottles, whereas all these others are 15 ml bottles. So three times the value here for twice the price of that one. Then over the page, actually this kit here and this kit here are the 2 most popular. This is the Natural Solutions kit, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's a savings of $221. When you start out, it's at $635 plus postage. And So you get the top 10 oils plus Aroma Touch and the lavender piece and a few more that I've mentioned today. It has Correct-X in it, which is an ointment in a tube, has the diffuser, the foaming hand wash, already has the fractionated coconut oil, has the toothpaste. I mentioned the Ice Blue, which is great for muscles before and after exercise, and that's it there also in a tube for ease of application. Easy Air Roll-On, and then this one here is Clary Calm, supports us girls at that time of the month, and also us older girls when that time of the month's sort of not happening all that often. And Past Tense, which is another great one for, if we have head discomfort and muscle discomfort or just tension, it's a great one for supporting that. As I mentioned, 221 savings, and you start out with 100 free points that you can swap for during the year. So once again, $120, $150 worth of free products, plus you start at the 15% reward. So what are these rewards? So doTERRA is really, really generous and rewards us with regular shopping. So if our order is more than 50, every item has a product value. And so if our regular shopping is more than 50 PV, and we can change it all the time and we can cancel it any time, then the percentage of free product points increases by 5% every 3 months. So first 3 months it's at 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30. Except I mentioned that this kit starts you at 15 and this other kit started you at 20. So with these, and then there's also other bonuses that when our order ships is more than 125 PV and it ships on or before the 15th of the month, we receive a free product of the month. So free stuff everywhere. doTERRA is very generous. So doTERRA is all about changing lives. So whose lives do you want to change? Do you want to change your own life? When you start your journey, we catch up with you and we take you through this live guide so that you have a better understanding on how the oils work for you and your family, because you may use them a bit differently than our family needs, but also we introduce you to the whole range. I've shifted, I as well as millions of people have shifted our shopping to doTERRA with our bathroom products and our cleaning products because we want to go low tox throughout our home. So we'll go through the live guide with you, and where you found this paperwork, the live guide is there also. And it also, we show you how to maximise the membership with others. Would you like to change other people's lives? You can get your share guide and share your hosting overview. I'll go through that with you. Host a class and help other friends and family find natural solutions, but also earn free products and more. Or when you really love doing that, change the world, change your future, build an income and make an impact on the world. Launch your doTERRA business with proven training and powerful support and create lasting residual income and greater freedom in your life. So one of the things I love about doTERRA is that I mentioned they source the oils from where they grow wild. And doTERRA is very much into helping those communities, putting in, organising long-term contracts with them, putting in water, housing, schooling. So every time I buy a bottle of doTERRA essential oil, I'm changing somebody else's life. not only here in my country with my friends, but also the countries where the oils come from. So you can see that some of the pickies, like this is lemongrass being carted down from the highlands. This man grows the bergamot. And so we're changing economies in these emerging communities. So every purchase changes growers' lives and their communities for the better through doTERRA's co-impact sourcing and doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation. The initiative, you can have a look at those at doterra.com.au under Our Caring. So doTERRA improves the lives every day all around the world. So I invite you to join us in making this world healthier and a happier place. So next page is the price list of what's available in Australia. The bold column is the one you'll need to focus on for your wholesale account for ongoing shopping. And down here you'll see the PV column. This one is the single oils. Then we have the blends. Then we go on to the On Guard range and spa range, skincare, shampoo and conditioners. And so to start your journey is select your kit, flag it in here, choose your ongoing shopping, your wish list. You start with a kit, but if there's any other things you want, put that in over here, and then put your details in this one, and your credit card information, and then, which is down the bottom here, but then you need to sign everything across there. You'll notice that there are two forms that look similar here, and one is if you want to become a wholesale customer, that just means you're looking after you and your family. If you become a wellness advocate, that is where you want to help others, want to change other people's lives. So complete those and then be in touch with me, or you can go to mydoterra.com/Leigh Skeed, and that will be down here as well, and you can enroll yourself. And on my website at mydoterra.com.au/Leigh Skeed, you can contact me through there. So thank you, and look forward to supporting you on your journey to being healthy and empowered living.